Welcome, Danny, Cara. Thank you, girls. Who else? Miss Sexy Ray, September. What's up, everybody? Let me see. Terry Dow in the Got Dog on building. Terry was feeling on my booty a little earlier, y'all. What's up, Godchild D? Yeah. Let me tell y'all. What's up, Rosalind, Penny J? Everybody, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Mm. I'm coming, y'all. Okay, let me see who. What's up, Ramona? What's up, Mikey? What's up, Mia? What's up, God's Child? Hattie, Des. Who else? Y'all come on through. Come on through. Come on with the come on. Okay. Come on with the come on. Y'all. Hey, Candace. So Jeannie said that she was going to be going live talking about the truth, right? Matter of fact, let me pull her up. So I said my thing for whenever she go live because I wanted to critique her motherfucking ass, okay? Why that lady ain't go live, y'all? Why Carol Jean did not go live? And why is Nate on Robert? She went to bed thinking about Robert, and she woke up thinking about Robert, posting about him. But Brianna say she got people that's stalking her. Well, what is Jean Bean and something is wrong with Jean Bean. Hold on, y'all. Something is very much wrong with Jean Bean. Hey, Sherilyn. Let me see who else. Hold on. Look at this. Hey, Special K. Hey, Cashier. Hey, Hattie. Hey, somebody else I seen. Oh, Twin Girl. Hey, Twin Girl. So look at this right here. Last week it was Brianna. We clowned her so bad she took Brianna down. We clowned her so bad she took Brianna down. But anyway, she was gonna go live about Robert, y'all. And I guess she must have decided. She probably seen my live and was like, yeah, no, I ain't gonna do it. Because I was gonna critique her dumb self. But anyway, she did a little live on her thing. Let's listen to this. Ain't no need for stressing. Oh, baby, hold up. I can't listen to that one.
What did you get at the venue? Chips.
Listen to this.
Where you at? What you got? What did you get at the venue?
What did you got out the venue? What did you got? Listen, y'all.
Where you at? What you got? What did you get at the venue?
What did you got out the venue? Who heard that? Hey, Tony. Hey, Brandy.
Chips.
Luscious Lips. Hey, Sadie. Did y'all hear that? What did you got out the venue? Did y'all hear that?
Where you at? What you got? What did you get at the venue? Where you at? What you got? What did you get at the venue?
Jean, Jean can't talk, y'all. Jean just don't need. Could you imagine a person that wanna be white so bad, but they can't talk, and they name their child Tycoon? Could you imagine a white person saying, "Hey, Tycoon"? They naming their child Tycoon, but wanna be white so bad. Can y'all imagine that shit? Tycoon, Tycoon. A white person saying Tycoon for their daughter. Hold on, y'all. Let me put my drops in my eyes. Lord, I go to the allergist Thursday. I'll be so happy. Good God Almighty. It's been a long time coming. Okay. All right. All right. Here we go. You think that Tycoon her real name is okay, Tony? It's the audacity for me. So I literally, where's her English teacher? I need her to turn in her in for impersonating the teacher. Okay. I don't see how people can listen to her, you know. Okay. So, um, so she decided not to go live. She don't want me to break down her lies, y'all. So I get it. I get it. When you a liar, you don't want people to break down your lies. But I got some other stuff for y'all. And I got to wrap the word coon in the name period for a black child. Okay? So y'all listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. All right, let's amp it up and keep it raw and unfiltered. Yo, Breakrooms in the house. Got that horsey grin. 42 years old. Where do we begin? Chain smoking six, talking trash all day. Living on YouTube, throwing shade every way. Got that keyboard courage, always on attack. But in the real world, she's just taking slack. Throwing out comments like they're going out of style. But we all know the truth. It's just her profile. Breakroom the horse, queen of the roast. But when the camera's off, she's just toast. We laugh because it's funny, no hate in sight. Just keeping it real, bringing truth to the light. That's my rap for Breakroom, y'all. Thank you for my first super sticker, LaKey. That's my rap. Y'all want me to play it again? Hold on. All right, let's amp it up and keep it raw and unfiltered. Yo, Breakrooms in the house. Got that horsey grin. 42 years old. Where do we begin? Chain smoking six, talking trash all day. Living on YouTube, throwing shade every way. Got that keyboard courage, always on attack. But in the real world, she's just taking slack. Throwing out comments like they're going out of style. But we all know the truth. It's just her profile. Breakroom the horse, queen of the roast. But when the camera's off, she's just toast. We laugh because it's funny, no hate in sight. Just keeping it real, bringing truth to the light. Oh, I ain't done yet. I got another one, y'all. Hold up. Yo, we got Breakroom and Ashley D. Two queens of the shade on the YouTube spree. Breakroom's 42, puffing cigs in her room. Ashley D's 40, talking smack, bringing glue. With her courage behind that screen, throwing shade and comments, trying to be mean. Ashley D in the corner, never showing her face, talking about others but won't leave her place. Ashley's got no teeth and a robotic sound, throwing weight jabs while her own pounds abound. Breakroom and Ashley, two peas in a pod, living their lives throwing shade like a job.
We see the comedy, the irony's thick, two internet legends with their same old shtick. Breakroom and Ashley keeping it raw, two sides of the coin that we all saw. How'd you like that?
I'm so weak. What break room at now, baby? She was up all night thinking about old Am, wasn't she? But baby, Bray won't. I want Jeannie, girl. I want Jeannie, and she won't do nothing for me. Jeannie would not do nothing for Am. She don't want me to shut her down. She bailing out gracefully. She don't want me to break her lies down. Hey, Step. All right, let's see. I hear y'all girl did a members live yesterday. Let's see what she was talking about on that members live. Because I got the receipts. The receipts. Let me see. I'm talking about Amore, y'all. This 60-foot geologic outcrop is the standout attraction for what's otherwise a modest 4-square-mile village. It is actually a beautiful. Agitate Bree. Dawn mad. Let me tell you why Dawn mad. Dawn is still mad at Bree because when she reached out and apologized to Bree Love and said that she wants to have a relationship with Momo, Bree told her to have a relationship with Momo through her brother. And it pissed Dawn off, and that's why Dawn came back out swinging. Dawn's just mad because Bree didn't accept her apology for coming out here and spreading all her damn business. That's it. That's all. Okay? So because of that, they're making up lies. Trust me, on my dead mama, my dead daddy, and my dead brother, they are lying. Okay? They are lying. But trust and believe things are not like they say or whatever, and it will have to be played out in court. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that Brianna don't have a fight on her hands because she's dealing with a whole narcissist. But what I will say is Brianna will not lose custody of her daughter, Momo. Brianna is a good mom, and ain't no judge ever, Gigi, going to snatch a child away from a good mother. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the point. No way a judge is going to come out and just say, nope, you can't have your baby no more because of this, that, and the third, okay? The judge will see through it all that Robert, almost 44-year-old, old, shriveled up ass man, wants to be the daddy and in control of a woman that's 11 years younger than him, okay? He fumbled the marriage, so now he wants to treat her like she's his daughter, all right? He wants to treat her like she's his daughter. Exactly. He wants her to get permission to go to the bathroom, to brush her teeth, and to eat cereal. He wants control of her life. He's mad because she is not playing into that bullshit with him no more, okay? She wants to co-parent, just peacefully or whatever when it comes to her daughter, and you can see he does not, all right? So with that being said, we're not playing into that bullshit. That's why I did. Hey, Miss Shaw. And I know some of these hoes might be in here, and I don't give a damn what they hear, but if they hear it, they can hear it. You understand what I'm saying? So at that point, I don't give no fucks. But what I will say is, let the delusional stay delusional. You understand what I'm saying? Nothing has ever happened to Brianna that they have preyed upon, right? They prayed that she lose her platform. Did she? No. They prayed that she go back to Best Buy. Did she? No. They prayed that she go to jail because of the picture. Did she? No. They prayed that she gets a felony charge and they have to bring down her page. Did she? No. They prayed that she lose her kids. Did she? No. They prayed that her relationship between her and Child, that y'all wouldn't be a daddy to his kids. Yes, she did. No. Nothing that they have wanted, wished, and prayed upon have come to truth. They have no check marks by their big name. Do you understand what I'm saying? They haven't won shit. Exactly, Ramblin'. They have failed at everything that they have tried. Let me tell you, these people have
made so many fake pages to drag and mock Brianna, and she still stands. They even tried to dismantle her support system. Now, it kind of knocked it off a little bit. You know what I mean? It went down a little bit. It was rocky, it failed or whatever. But nevertheless, the whole support
Yes, she
system
is.
because you got to understand, we are not Brianna's only support system. Brianna has other people supporting her as well. Do you understand what I'm saying? So make no mistakes about that. Didn't even happen. That didn't even happen. So they want so bad to try to deem her.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is a narc. Brianna is a narc. Nate is a narc. Brianna is a narc. This lady is such a good manipulator that it ain't even funny. Exactly, Tisa. That like, cause you and Frog have support. Yeah, like what? Let me see.
Just talking. And I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all, please don't pay no attention to that extra bullshit out there, okay? Now, I gotta take you back a little bit. Y'all remember when the chatter box was saying all types of shit, right? I'm gonna say Tupac. Y'all know who Tupac is, right? You remember when Tupac was over there telling everybody that Brianna was gonna go to jail?
Hey, Sharice.
She was gonna be walked away in handcuffs and all that kind of stuff during the divorce hearing, the final decree. That's because she didn't even know they was never going to court. Remember she thought.
She talking about Lupart right here, y'all. Hold on. What's this?
We're going to support Brianna, okay? We're going to support Brianna. She said, Bree just posted a video in our kitchen, and Lupac is telling people,
Listen.
dumb idiot, making makeup shit. That's what she does pretty, I'm about to say pretty. Lupac, of all the ones over there, are clueless as F. Everything that lady has said out her mouth, leading even up to the divorce and afterwards, was not correct. Y'all saw it. She literally told people that Bree was going to lose her child. Remember? That Robert was going to get custody. And you remember she even tried to say that Bree didn't have custody. Bree didn't win what she. Remember when I came out and I was reading the Bree, and I was like, Bree got what she wanted. Robert didn't get. The only thing Robert got was visitations. 50-50 is an automatic in Georgia, and he got visitations. Well, she was like, oh, when they go to court, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. They knew long before, while she was telling people that they was going to court, they knew that they were not going to court. They knew that it was going to mediation. She didn't know that because he is not telling her everything. I don't know if he's even talking to her.
Hold up now. Wait.
I think she pulled shit out her ass.
Wait a minute now. She said Lupac didn't know anything because he's not talking to her. She said, I don't even think that he talked to her. But don't they go around saying that Robert is talking to us and telling us everything, y'all? Come on now. Make it make sense. Don't they be saying that?
And just tell people, because of course she wants people to believe her side. But when I tell you things are not as black as white as they think it is, okay? Right? So anyway, I'm just saying that pretty good. She will not lose custody, and they're going to be upset. So y'all gonna have to brace yourself after the court when she doesn't lose custody. Y'all gonna have to brace yourself. Really, y'all don't really have to brace yourself. They're gonna have to brace themselves, but y'all gonna have to brace yourselves because they're gonna be throwing spitballs at you. Okay, they're gonna be throwing spitballs at you every chance that they get. She said, I'm striking summer. I just saw her post. I'm contacting my Facebook friends. Oh yeah, she'll use your content in a bit. And don't follow Summer Room. Fuck Summer Room. Let Summer Room get it however she get it. Do not engage with her either. She has no idea what's going on. She came out and late and shit at the very end of this and trying to run a story that she has no idea about, okay? So let them people over there support her. Don't support this Summer Room shit. Let summer room chick get it out the mud. Go figure it out, okay? And if she posts my shit, I'm gonna strike her ass too. All right. So anyway, but with that being said, she says we are used to those losers, and they will lose. Okay, they're going to be highly upset, and they're going to wonder, like, oh my God, how in the hell did this happen? First of all, what they don't understand is it is not in the best interest of a child for a court to just snatch a child from a loving mom and give it to a deadbeat ass dad. Okay, now. He's a deadbeat, all right? Just because he may take pictures and videos of her when he has her, trust me when I tell you, he's an old deadbeat, okay? He's just an internet daddy, camera daddy, all right? So, but if anything, y'all just watch how this unfolds. But I'm telling y'all, when it unfolds, y'all gonna have to run y'all asses real quickly behind the gates, honey, because they're gonna be throwing all types of spit
behind the gates. Y'all, they gonna have to run behind the gates, y'all. I'm sick of them coming out here and saying this, that, and the other, and this shit ain't true. I'm sick of shit. They're going to be upset. Now, somebody jumped in my inbox and said something very disturbing, and I have no idea what they got. Now she's not trying to lie. Hold on, y'all. Let me see this. Hold on, y'all. Internet sister, you ain't getting away from this. Let me break your live down.
We ain't gonna get tired. Just before we start walking, y'all please like and subscribe. Walk them like a dog. Walk them like a dog.
Hug. Can you guys hear the internet sister? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, she is.
On this good Sunday, can you guys hear the internet sister? Petty ready, I'm sure they in here. Okay, y'all can hear me. Great. I want to give you all a virtual hug. Okay, the internet sister love you all. I want to start out just letting you guys know how much I appreciate you guys. I is to set his ex-wife off in the supporters. Okay, his ultimate goal is to do these things to set us off. So I encourage you all to stand fast, stand still. As you guys see, people go crazy when you stand still. They spin out of control, honey. Don't even let me tell you about it. I've been like kick back, relax. I apologize. I got something to eat after church, and I say, you know what? I'm gonna just meditate. I'm gonna just relax, and I end up falling asleep, and I overslept. So I'm running a little behind. That's right, Bree Nation.
Oh, let me tell y'all. She went to church yesterday with a whole bunch of white people. I said, this lady, I don't see how anybody support this lady because she hate blacks. And y'all be sitting there support y'all, her support. She ain't got no white folks, but no supporters. Bunch of dummies.
Stand strong. That's right, me. I was like, I'm gonna just relax and meditate, and then I'm gonna go on live and encourage my sisters.
Exactly.
But I end up falling asleep, deep, peaceful sleep. And then, of course, my notifications started going off and my phone started going off. And yeah, I got up,
hold up, let me hear.
And got here on live. Like I said, stand name, Lil Rufus. Okay. The things that Lil Rufus do, Lil Humpback do, it's his goal is to set his ex-wife off in the supporters. Okay, his ultimate goal is to do these things to set us off. So I encourage you all to stand fast, stand still. as you guys see, people go crazy when you stand still. They spin out of control, honey. Don't even let me tell you about it. I've been like kick back, relax. I apologize. I got something to eat after church, and I say, you know what? I'm gonna just meditate. I'm gonna just relax.
Meditate.
And I end up falling asleep, and I overslept. So I'm running a little behind. That's right. Bree Nation, stand strong. That's right, me. I was like, I'm gonna just relax and meditate, and then I'm gonna go on live and encourage my sisters. But I end up falling asleep, deep, peaceful sleep. And then of course, my notifications started going off and my phone started going off. And yeah, I got up, pulled myself together, and got here on live.
Hey, Pam.
Like I said, stand fast. When you stand fast, you stand in peace. It caused people to spin out of control. I'm sure you guys have
you got
seen
so many
the things that's been said and done about me because I'm standing fast, and that's what people do. They'll spin out of control. They'll do anything to seek your attention, and you just have to continue to stand in peace. When you stand in peace, baby.
But this the same somebody that was screaming my name to get my attention for me to come out when I was quiet. Now she want to be quiet. No, you don't get to pick when to be quiet, bitch. We tell you when to be quiet.
When you stand in peace, they can't do nothing with you. So I'm encouraging y'all to stand in peace. Let Lil Rufus, let Lil Humpback come out here on the internet, spin out of control. Okay. If Big Teeth have a case, and he truly feel victory is his, he ain't got to come out here and taunt. He ain't got to come out here and create he ain't got to come out here and create status, throwing shade. He ain't got to come out here and recruit, people to talk about this. If he truly feel like he's winning.
Hey, Lakeisha.
When I tell y'all, I cannot plead to you guys enough to say stand fast, stand in peace, victory. Okay, the battle is already won. Victory is Bree. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. This came out having to whip some stuff up, right? Because Bree was already winning. So he just did this for content and to whip some stuff up. I mean,
did what for content? I'm confused.
Look at Bree. Bree's a 31-year-old mother of 6.
I was thinking that
colorful job.
I was like, she just learned.
She's doing a damn job, a good job. Yeah, it's just Rita. Thank you, sis. You so smart. Everybody's not going to be able to see that. Rita Harris is definitely a money grab from his supporters. I can bet y'all. Wait a minute. I'm not a gambler.
Jeannie, I don't I'm about to hit the roof.
I'm not a gambler.
You ain't just.
I can bet you all.
Jeannie, you've been talking about this man for a year and some months. You talked about Bree for a year and some months. And you saying that it's a money grab for us? And Nate on Facebook now begging her supporters to buy her some ugly ass shoes? And it's a money grab for us? Girl, you better sit down.
This man would not have an attorney. This man, first and foremost, needed rent money. That's why he came out here earlier this month saying he's not all right, laying in that bed about to cry because he didn't know where his money was going to come from. Okay? This man is going to utilize what he's raising on GoFundMe.
So he using his money for rent. He didn't know where his money was going to come from. So then why are y'all raising the money for breeding? Is hers getting raised for rent too? Because they both got 2 GoFundMes. The only difference with hers is hers was for online bully harassment that turned into supposed to be a lawyer to help her fight to get her keep her child. So is she going to pay rent? Is she paying rent for hers? Because we know the hoe broke. See, what y'all don't seem to understand is Brianna killed both of their brands. Brianna did not just kill Roberts. Brianna over there broke as fuck. She ain't got a pot to piss in nor a window to throw it out. She killed both of their brands. With a fake DV lie.
To pay his bills, which is my business. I care less. I talk about him. I use him as a storyline, not to be concerned about, what he have financially. That's not my business. He's my storyline because I expose a narc, a abuser,
Exactly.
okay, a deadbeat ass dad. But that man is going to use that money for everything else besides an attorney. I guarantee you, when it comes time to walk in that courthouse, that man ain't going to have an attorney. You know why? Because this really ain't a big deal for him. He don't even want to keep himself versus being a full-time dad. That man don't want to be a full-time father. That guy is absolutely doing this for content. That's it. That's all. Content and to get under Bree skin.
So is he allowed to go live and talk about this online for content? Are they allowed to talk about this online, what they have going on with their child for content? Wouldn't that be in contempt? Somebody give me an answer, please. Would that not be in contempt if he get online and make content out of this? They so fucking dumb over there. She's so fucking dumb. They believe in her. It's not free to file all these motions. Ain't nobody doing that for no content. Thank you. Thank you. Like, is they really that retarded? Man, Gene Bean, I thought you were smarter than that. I just thought that you couldn't talk. But I see you fucking dumb in real life, and so is them supporters.
Oh, baby, let's get messy. I don't know how much he's up on. I promise, and I wouldn't care. I'm not even going to look.
Yes,
last night I seen where people say he had created a GoFundMe. But when I tell y'all, I'm not even up. Me personally, I'm not even into how much he raised, what he got going on right now. I'm still sticking and standing 10 toes down, peeling the onion back, showing the world that he's truly
okay.
he was an abuser.
Let me ask Jeannie
to his ex-wife. And I mean, she have admitted herself she's been in.
Jeannie and Amore, you two are the only ones that I didn't see on the GoFundMe. Why didn't y'all rich asses give her or donate to her? Jeannie, you rich, right? You and Amore are supposed to be rich. Why didn't y'all dump $500 a piece on her? Y'all got so much money. Why y'all ain't do it? Why y'all ain't giving back? But instead, nigga Nate is still online begging. Okay? Begging. Jeannie not loyal to her soul. Be a fool if you want. She sure ain't. Jeannie done showed y'all. She drugged Bree, then she drugged Robert. Drugged the family, if you really want to know.
In more than one abusive relationship. She said out her own mouth, she's been in 3. She's been in a abusive relationship with her first baby father, as well as her third baby father. And however, she have been able to heal.
Everybody just going up
with those 2 baby fathers. It's her second baby father that have abused her and is in denial, and that's lying, saying he never abused her. But there's audios out here to prove he's been an abusive husband. Okay.
Audios to where are the audios? I missed them, Jeannie.
And up to today.
Can you give me the audios? Because what it was verbally abuse from each other. Where's the audios of him going upside of her head, knocking her head between the washer and the dryer? I want you to spit them motherfucking audios out now. Where is those audios? Because I got on audio where that bitch said he ain't never put his hands on her. Do you want me to get it?
He's still emotionally, mentally attempting to abuse her. This stunt he pulled, filing a contempt, is just to bring more talk, to give him more talk, and to give the people that support him more content. However, like I said last night, and I have said this several times, I cannot tell you all who to go watch. You know, it's your device, it's your internet, it's your time. So I cannot tell you all what to do. We all are grown-ups and we all have the right to, watch what we want to watch. However, me myself, I wouldn't give them no view. I won't give them no view. I'm speaking of what I would not do. I'm only responsible for my device, my internet, and my time. But to know that this is what he's been wanting, a second saga, right? He's been wanting a second saga. He's in need for money. He don't want to.
He been wanting a second saga, but you two bitches wouldn't shut the fuck up. You been talking about him nonstop every day. You talk. Do I need to go down your history of you talking about him? You wouldn't shut up. You or that man across the street wouldn't shut up, but he want a second saga. What the fuck done got in the Genie? Mika and Gigi got this hoe that scared. That she scared to talk for real?
To get his lazy ass up and go to work. All he want to do is stay on the internet and keep whipping up drama.
Hey, Miss Foxy.
Kimberly T. And that's what I'm standing on. To know me is to know when I hit the reset button and I put things in God's hands, I trust God with it. My hands too small. God's hands is big enough to deal with whatever it is to be dealt with. The vengeance is the Lord, and it will backfire. It'll backfire on you real quick. Kimberly T said, when you keep messing with the court system, it will eventually backfire, and it will. And I'm listen. I'm believing victory for Bree, and I'm believing things is going to work out. It's going to be beyond. Okay, what's going to go on in that courtroom is going to blow our mind. It's going to blow our mind, and I don't want to, just speak so much on it, because that's what he wants. He wants the internet. He think he came out here with this contempt and child custody because he want the internet to be broken behind this, like how it was with the first saga. When Bree came
this is the same saga, Bo. First of all, let me tell you something. Brianna is the one that came out here first and started this whole fucking saga, not Robert. Because if it was up to Robert, it wouldn't have been no saga. Okay, Brianna did that all because she thought the grass was greener on the other side, realized that it wasn't greener, tried to save her marriage, and by that time it was fucking too late. She did that shit. She brought it here. And you know what, Jenny? When she brought it here, bitch, you was on the sideline cheering for that nigga who dick you wanted to suck. But he ain't give your ass no play, so you switch sides on him and begin to drag him. Tell the truth.
Him as the abuser. And that's what he think. He's finna just get everybody. He think he's finna get all these women so riled up and start coming at him and making him be their content every day, all day. He wanted so bad.
Hey, Vinfo.
But LaTruth is an average man, y'all. I would say below average, okay? Because most men wouldn't be out here with this BS for 2.5 years. They definitely wouldn't be out here trying to tear their kid's mother down, their daughter mother down.
Y'all help me make this sense. Can y'all help me make sense? Who has been the one out here tearing somebody down who won't stop? Is it Jeannie and Nate? They talked about Robert nonstop. At least some other girls on this side, they have different content. Jeannie's whole content is the truth. Are you fucking serious?
He knew the way the bodies were positioned and the way.
Yeah, that's it. But it ain't that much though. But her last membership is $24.99. But this one is not on there.
So Latruth's no one to just go wild about or keep talking about, unless you're playing his videos where he's saying he's not an abuser. He's this perfect man. He don't lie.
Yes, she is.
So if you want to give him any type of attention, it should be reminding him that he is the abuser, that his ex-wife have allegedly.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Outside of that, I mean, I wouldn't dare tap into or touch nothing new that he puts out here.
Oh, you wouldn't?
Why give a deadbeat father so much of your time and so much of your attention? And that's what he do. He uses women.
Wait a minute now.
And you have to be smarter than him.
But you're not, Jeannie.
He talks about
Jeannie, you just said, why give a deadbeat man all of your attention when all of your content is the truth? Did you really just say that? Let me show y'all something right quick. Let me show you how bad they wake up on the shit. Hold on. Please, nobody send me a message from Facebook, because they gonna see it if y'all send it to me. Okay. She woke up today. I like to discuss Latruth's behavior as a man, father, and ex-husband. Let's meet on YouTube for lunch at 12. But this was yesterday when she said who want to talk about a deadbeat. This was yesterday. But this is today, right? Your whole content is Latruth. Look at over there with all them white folks. Look at this. The truth. The truth. I can't take his foot long ass or his supporters seriously. He's the worst father I ever seen in my life. He'll teach his daughter how to put on a hard hat and a construction vest when that should be his rubber lip ASS, Monday through Friday. You what? Why? You don't know where it's at? Oh. Look. Now let's go to talk about it with more. Look, an hour ago, Latruth is so full of lies. Bree carried him and treated her, and he treated her like shit. He fumbled his entire family, then turned around and created a smear campaign full of broke, back-mounted, miserable ass females and sassy, suspect men to drag her for filth. All because he could no longer manipulate or control her. I have zero respect for this weak loser. But y'all, it don't stop there. Now look at these ugly ass shoes she want her supporters to. Look at her begging ass. Can somebody get me these in size 10? Thank you, ugly ass shoe, big. But we the ones want it for money. Look at her ugly ass. Look at her begging again. Wait a minute, what did it say? Hey, loud talkers, I'm on my way to Boston to drop off my daughter for nurse practitioner school. I will be uploading more of Latruth lies. Feel free to send your girl a coffee. So she's on a rampage with him. Jeannie is sitting down for a little bit, but she's picking up where Jeannie left off at. So do we need to put Brianna's lies back out? Do we just need to go back down that aisle and just put her lies back out? Now look, y'all. Woke 4 hours ago. LaTruth used to brag about his wife holding him down after losing that 8.9 million. The same one he now claims she stole because his bitter and ass blames her for everything. But now he swears nobody ever cared for him. The lies are loud, but the loyalty he lost was louder. Look, 7 hours ago, LaTruth claims to be a real man who wouldn't hit a woman, but yet he'll kick her. Is he delusional? Then look, 8 hours ago, still talking about him. Then woke up with me on her mind. Look, Baconator sisterhood trip. And I'm fat, but baby, I'm fat all over, baby. So let's just get that right. This, look, trying to talk about Felicia. This reminds me of the drunks across the street. Look, just woke up being messy. Then look, this is Baconator as a child. This was funny to me, though.
No. Oh, he mad because the chicken ball gone.
Yeah, Bubba.
Damn, that chicken that good.
Hey,
Let me see that.
But it's us? Are you serious? Did you find it, Aiden? Huh? Where was you at?
Oh, never mind. Here you go.
About other people IQ. Let's not even go there. This man thinks that he can outsmart people, but I see right through his games. I see right through it. And I just want to encourage you guys. While he's plotting on Bree, God's planning. And if you pick up your Bible and you read Jeremiah 29:11, it tells you the plans that God has for you is good. So while he's plotting, God is planning. I need to encourage my sisters on this good Sunday evening to let you guys know the battle is already won. The battle is already won. I have said it to you guys time in and time out that we women have power, girl power. And believe it or not, our views count. Our comments count. Even the negative comments count. You know, when people say negative things up under my posts, my content, I'm always telling them, I thank you. I thank you for your comments. I truly appreciate your comments. Because comments matters. Comments matters. Whether it's a bad comment or a good comment. It helps. It helps with your page. So, with that being said, little boy would get a view or a comment from me. I definitely would not engage in his new storyline. That's for the birds. That's from the birds. Well, and we women, I'm sorry, I'm behind on the comments, guys. At Jessica, no, it's still up. He is scamming them for rent money and going out money. Shaking my head. Yeah, listen, y'all, just sit back and chill. Don't even warn them about that. That just would give us something to laugh about when the time comes. It's time for him to show up with a lawyer, and he's not going to show up with a lawyer. Okay?
He did good last time.
We'll be able to laugh, but
she was stuck.
Don't worry about reminding them or saying anything to them about he's not going to use the money for attorney because then they hate and they're jealous. Let them give. You know, I've been out here 2.5 years, long enough to know the games that he plays. Okay, I can just
You've been out here to say it all. You've been out here 2.5 years. The first year and a half, you drug Bree, and the second year and a half, you drug Robert. You did all of this for money. Go ahead, tell the whole thing.
About call it out. I can call it out. Let me tell you something. I can study people and I can call them out. He's definitely going to use it for rent money and whatever else. Petty Reddy says the judge will see right through him and will see how social media controls his life.
This Jimmy right now,
Petty Reddy. Trust me, like I said, guys, the battle's already won. The battle is already won. It's definitely a movement for content. And he's just trying to create a new saga. That's it.
Create a new saga by filing contempt, a custody of his child.
Have the internet, hoping he can break the internet with this movement. But as for me, if I have anything to do with it, I would definitely let him dry up. I'll let him dry up. The man is so dry.
He dry, but this
without Bree storyline, he don't have a.
He dry, but this is your content, Jeannie. This is your content. This is how you make your money on YouTube. But he dry, but this is how you make your money. Well, go talk about something else and let's see how you do. I'm challenging your ugly ass to go talk about something else and let's see how you do, boo. I want to see how you do. He ain't come to the internet about nothing. Y'all the one did a members live. Nate pussy got wet calling you. Talking about, he done filed for contempt. Oh, come on a members live, bitch. Got excited. Y'all brought this shit to the internet. Y'all did. Y'all was the first ones talking about he trying to start. He didn't come to this. He didn't come to the internet with this, you asshole.
The storyline. So that's why he got to keep knocking at her door. But I'm grateful. I'm thankful to be a part of the Bree Nation, to stand with Brianna. I'm grateful to have my dog walkers, loud talkers, for all us to just join together and stand fast and stand in the gap for her. I'm very much, this is the type of stuff I love. Girl power. I have shared some of my content on my Facebook page, showing you guys this is me right here. This movement, standing together, supporting women, helping women. This is me. Now, we all know I can walk them like a dog. Y'all know I can roast. I'm not being boastful and I'm not bragging, but I know I'm a damn good roaster too.
You a good roaster. You a good liar. You're a good, you just a fraud. Okay. All to it. Name everything that you good at. You can roast if you want to, but I can break down your fucking roast. How about that?
I know, boy, look him, for someone who's tongue twisted or thick tongue or can't pronounce words, man, I know my talk game is just unbelievable.
What I need,
and I'm grateful.
Oh,
but
shit.
However,
like
I don't like to have to turn that side of me on.
Oh shit!
I'd rather stand in the gap, edify, and build others up versus tearing them down. I know when I have to tear somebody down, I can tear them down. I'll rip a new asshole in you. Have you out here talking about me every hour on the hour. I know how I do it. I know I will walk you like a dog, baby. I have you punching walls, punching holes in your walls.
You ain't had nobody doing
I have you.
So let me ask you this, Jeannie. Why you bowing out now? You got 3 people on your retarded ass, and now all of a sudden you don't want to be the topic like you do the truth. Me, Mika, and Gigi on your ass, and you don't like that. You don't want to be the topic, so you bowing out. You sounded so defeated yesterday or the Saturday, whatever day it was.
Submit button, posting every hour on the hour. Y'all know I said once I dismiss you, right? If I give you your 3-minute fame, your 3-hour fame, your 1-day fame, I may give you 3 days of fame. Depends on when I want to stop talking about you. Nobody can never make me stop talking about you. I stop when I want to stop. Okay. So I can give a person that fame, and once I dismiss you and shut you off, I'm gonna shut you off. Okay. You can stand on your damn head. I don't care. You wouldn't get my attention. Once it's over, it's over. Once I
Thank you, Terry, for that super chat. Terry said 8 more super chats until I reach my goal.
finish having fun with your ass, it's over. So y'all, one of the notifications I got, right, because I overslept, and
exactly
and I had
exactly what I wanted to be
I
wanted to grow up to be. Exactly.
a phone call came in, hopefully because so they can see he's exploring his daughter and manipulating her, yes, and antagonizing the mother. They're gonna see all that, Miss Jenkins. And that's why I said we don't even have to talk about the court case online, because we don't want to give nobody no nuggets. We don't want to give nobody nuggets, right? Let them go in court and let them do their thing without piggybacking off of the things that they hear us say, because that's what they're going to do. They're going to piggyback off of whatever they hear us say. So that's why, me personally, I will refrain for talking about the court case online. But once again, we all grown ups. I can't tell grown people what to do. But yeah, Kimberly T, I know I got them spinning out of control. That's what I was saying, Kimberly T. Me as a person, I know I can roast. I know I can walk you like a dog.
Okay, Ashley.
I mean, I can have bragging rights because I'm good at what I do, but I don't like to brag about that, because I rather support people, edify them, and build them up. And this ain't just talk.
How do you?
Sometimes people
wait a minute. You rather be
use their mouthpiece to say anything, but I'm sure you guys have.
You rather build people up. You dragged Brianna for a year and a half. Turned around and dragged LaTruth and his family for the last year and a half. Where are you building up? You talk about me. I never put my hands on you, never talked about you, never put my mouth on you. None of that. You came for me. I didn't even, when you was on the truth side, I never listened to you because I hated your voice. I hated the way you talk. But you came and you tried to tear me down. And you tried to tear others down. So once I have pointed out, how many lies this Holden told since she been on here?
Have seen my content where I have helped hundreds and hundreds of people, over the time period of my life, building them up, helping them get their life on the right track. But if you push me to the point and I have to come out here and walk you like a dog, I would do it. I would do it in the most humble and respectful way with no problem.
No, you won't.
And then when I want to stop playing with you, I'll leave your ass out on the playground by yourself. You'll be going around and around and around on the merry-go-round all by yourself, waiting on me to pop back out. But once I dismiss you, I dismiss you.
Yes.
So, anywho, I was saying I had notifications. I had phone calls of people calling me because I wasn't here on live. And someone screenshot a collage where there's an individual, I guess, trying to build a second page. And of course, saying that I was in my private live. One second, guys. Acticare, Southwest Florida. Jean speaking. How may I help you?
Are you ready to reconnect with your loved one?
I'm sorry. That was a spam. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Girl, bye.
That was coming through on my work mobile. But anywho, y'all, I apologize for that. But like I was saying, yeah. So I got a call and a screenshot of someone saying I was live, telling you guys to go report their live stream, which you guys know. What I love about my supporters, what I love about the healthy and wealthy internet,
they ain't healthy.
The loud talkers, the dog walkers.
But I seen that if
you've been following the internet,
not
sister,
healthy, big.
You know how the internet sister move. One thing I never do. I never set off a green light, activate people to go and attack others. I never do that. I never send no one to windmill for me because I'm a grown woman. I'm a grown woman and I can stand on my 10s. I respect my supporters by just showing up, okay, hitting those thumbs up, commenting in my chat, hitting the share, the like, subscribing, joining the membership. That's what supporters supposed to do, okay? I'm not here to misuse my supporters or abuse my supporters. Now, once again, they are grown. I can't tell you what not to do, but you guys do know that the internet sister have always been one to want. I stand on the battlefield, is what I'm saying. I'm going to stand on the front line. Okay, I'm that one that will stand on the front line, and I take the blows for my team. I'm not going to put my team out on the front line. I'm the one, I will come out on the front line. So if I'm not out here windmilling, if I'm not out here dog walking, if I'm not out here roasting, I know my healthy and wealthy internet family knows I'm not sending nobody else to go out there on the battlefield. If I step off the battlefield, there's no way that I'm going to send your little black and mild is on one bad. Little black and mild is on one bad because when I roast with the truth, right?
No, you don't. No, you don't. Why is you lying, Jeannie?
And that's why it breaks them down. And
no, bitch. What happened was we broke your ass down, and that's why you're getting the fuck out. We broke you down. You don't roast with no truth. I'm not 600 pounds. That's not the truth. I don't. You said I don't have edges. I have edges. So you don't roast with the truth, bitch. So let's just start there. You said me. You call Mika black and mild. She don't look like a black and mild. She got pretty skin. She ain't too much darker than you, bitch. Cause you're not light. So you don't speak the motherfucking. You don't roast the truth. Me breaking down your videos is the truth, bitch.
Y'all him forever trying to get their lick back. Okay? Because she's absolutely a black and mild. She's absolutely a black and mild.
And your man,
which is a chick that's being passed around. You can look at her and tell she was being passed around. No, you can look at her and tell she was passed around. Now. That's why she was on that show saying she was so disappointed.
Wait a minute. You said that she was passed around, ho, and you the one that's been fucking and sucking for money for a little chump change to get you out of that 2-bedroom house, bitch. Huh? And you got the nerve to say what she was doing, and you ain't did. All you've been doing is fucking with men for fucking money. That's your goddamn education, is fucking men for money. You don't have nothing behind your sour ass name, Jean Bean. You don't have nothing, Carol Davis, or whatever your name is. You don't have shit. You're not educated. You're not one of those highly sophisticated black women, black excellence. That's not you, ho. You ghetto excellence. Okay?
Point is, she was so lost. She had been passed around from man to man. That's why she was so disgusted with herself that she had to drop out of school, had been passed around, and have had babies from worthless dudes. So when I did my roast session with her, it broke her down because it was the truth. So
okay, Jenny, let's break you down. How many baby daddies do you got? Because I heard you actually got 3 kids. This is what I heard allegedly. You got 3 kids, 3 different baby daddies. You don't accept your son because he's on the homosexual side. You don't talk about him. Then how many abortions did you have? So how many baby daddies would your sourpuss have if you would have kept them all those kids that you had abortions with? How many baby daddies would you have, bitch? Huh? Can you answer that? Because you's a passed around hoe in Fort Myers, is what I was told.
This woman is spazzing out. I received a collage of her saying I was in my private live telling people to report her. Why would I tell people to report?
You was. Yes, you was.
That lady is recycling everything somebody else has said before.
So we ain't forgot.
I come from
what
a
the fuck
beautiful
you think
background.
Nate doing? She
I'm
recycling
a
everything
happy
on her
person.
YouTube page.
I'm in a happy
Well,
place
I mean, on
where
her
I'm at
Facebook.
mentally,
It's okay for y'all to do it, but we can't do it.
financially. I'm in a healthy and beautiful place. I have a bunch of supporters out here that loves me.
They don't love
So
you. They don't
the
even
one
know
or
your
two
ass.
that don't like me, that don't want to report on me, why would I let that affect me? When I got more people that's cheering for the internet sister, that's loving on the internet sister, that's supporting the internet sister, why will I let one or two, 5 or 6, if it's 10 of them out there talking about me? That can't dim my light. That can't put me in a dark place, because I'm loved, and I'm loved by many. And that's what I was saying. I appreciate what you guys do. Comment, share, like, support. Y'all throw paintballs. Y'all paintballers. Y'all are members. So I'm in a bright place. Y'all are real supporters. Y'all are sisters. God have centered me, okay? God have centered me in a place of peace with real women. The first thing the internet sister came out here, I started calling y'all healthy and wealthy. Healthy and wealthy family. My healthy and wealthy family. The tongue is powerful, and you speak positive things over your life and others' life that's surrounding you. So you think a person that comes out here, I don't even know where she come from. If you ask me, I'm gonna say Lil Humpback had to get black and mild from a line factory. She had to come from a line factory. He had to go into a factory.
Hold on,
okay?
let me see this. Okay, so y'all, this is what I get out of this live that she did. She wanted to talk about Mika in peace with her members and hope that it didn't get out, because she ain't talking about shit on here. So she clickbait. She want to talk about Mika in peace. What do y'all think that she want to talk about Mika in peace? Huh? Because that's what it's giving.
They make lying, able-bodied people. That's all that young lady been out here doing. Lie. I mean, the stuff people see me, it can't make this stuff up. How in the hell? You just said a couple of days ago that I was reporting your page. Now you come back and say I'm on live in a private live telling my people to report her page. I mean, just lie for no reason. But we all know mental health illness is real. We all know mental health illness is real. Okay. And so that's what we see out here on the internet. Most of these people are not content creators. They're not bloggers.
So what are you?
That's right, Vanessa, healthy and wealthy family.
So what
Most
are
of
you?
These people are not content creators.
At least we do.
They're not bloggers.
You don't.
They're people that have problems and big problems in their life, and they're trouble. They're hurt people. Remember, hurt people do what?
Hurt other people.
Attempt to hurt others.
Like you tried
These
to
people
drag
are
me,
big bother.
talk about
They are
me,
people that
because you's a hurt
trouble
bitch.
in
You
life,
hurt because
can't get it
LaTruth ain't want
together,
you. You hurt
can't
because
get
you
it
sold
together
your
to
pussy
save
all
their
these
life.
years. Hold up. Let me tell you something, ho.
And that's why they're
You hurt, you sold your pussy to white men all these years, and you still don't have a house that your sorry ass own. You don't own a house at all. You talk all this shit. You, Bree, or Nate do not own a house. But y'all supposed to be these rich bitches, but don't own a motherfucking house. I can't make this up. Where your deed at, Jeannie? Show me your deed, bitch. You supposed to be this rich bitch. Show me your deed. Show me your deed, nasty funky Nate. Show me your deed. You had to sell your house. Then you lied and said you got $1 million house. Remember you told me that lie, Nate? Man, y'all some fucking compulsive ass
out
liars.
here to attempt to hurt other people. What have Brianna did? What have Bree done to these folks?
What did she do to you?
What have they done to
Wait a
these
minute,
folks?
hold up. Let me ask you the $1 million
For them to be out here
question.
sun up, sundown.
What did Robert do to you personally for you to talk about him for a whole year, drag him, make false accusations on him and all kind of stuff? What did Robert do to you? I remember you being mad at his sister and you took it out on him. What did Robert do to your sour ass, bitch? Huh?
Nothing. If they felt that she done something wrong to LaTrue, then why they're not pouring into him and building him up? Why are they are out here? These people are out here. Their goal is to destroy this young lady from the time they wake up to the time they go to sleep. They're here to destroy Bree because they are broken women. They are hurt women, and they're trying to hurt her. And the same,
She's broken.
the same
She's
when
hurt.
they come out here
You
for
can't
me.
hurt a bitch that's already hurt, ho.
Jamie said that's the $1 million
You a
question
hurt
that
bitch.
nobody
Nate
knows.
is a
Well,
hurt
I'm here to
bitch.
give it to you. The answer is she have done nothing. They are
And
broken
LaTruth ain't done
women.
nothing to
They
you.
are hurt women, and they're trying to break her.
LaTruth ain't done nothing to your
See, people
sour
don't
ass.
look at your life and your lifestyle.
She definitely talking about herself.
Kimberly, that is crazy. Imagine going live about you every day and you not thinking about them. That's crazy.
Oh my
Absolutely.
God. Are you serious,
Absolutely.
Jean
And when
Bean?
people send that
Hold up,
stuff back
Jean
to me,
Bean.
I have to
Hold
tell
up,
them
Jean
like,
Bean. Just
hey,
hold on, girl. What you said, Jean Bean? Huh? What did you say? Let me look at this, Jean Bean. Let's see. Let's see what Jean Bean said. She said, imagine going live every day about somebody and they not even thinking about you. Okay, Jean Bean. Let's pull you up. And this ain't even a half of it. Look at you, Jean Bean. Robert, everything is Robert. Robert ain't thinking about you, but you thinking about him every day. And this, you got rid of a lot of it. But every day. Every day. Robert. But what? He not thinking about you, but your sour ass still talking about him, and you was gonna do a live today about him. I don't understand this hoe. Do they listen to themselves?
speech. Let them do them. Big am, because I gave a description on the type of woman I don't go back and forth with.
And yet you still.
And she came on my
I
community
sure
board, and I was told there's a possibility that she's in here.
No, I wasn't in there
Probably
yesterday. I'm in here now.
Somewhere breathing hard with a phone on mute.
Hey, Bree.
But I was saying I wouldn't fight nobody that big in real life. I'm not gonna fight her on the internet.
You're not gonna
You
fight
am
nobody at all. You's a
First of
scary
all, she
bitch.
too young not to
You
have
got
nothing
your ass
going on.
scared. She right
Okay.
there with you, ho.
So I can understand they like to say, oh, they too old. Well, you know, when you get old, you kind of got life together. And so old people tends to be nosy. Old people tend to be messy. I mean, this is nothing new. I mean, I remember when I was young, I used to always talk about how old people just nosy and messy. That's normal. But to be young and have nothing going for yourself, I mean, I couldn't, my baby girl, 31 years old, I couldn't get her to
And
listen
getting
to 2
evicted.
minutes of this saga.
31 and still getting
I couldn't
evicted.
get my baby girl
Hold
at
on, hold on,
31
hold on.
years old to waste her
31 years old and still getting evicted, and her rich bitch ass mammy can't help her. Yeah, say that. Add that to it. Because, baby, I just read you and told you you ain't got a pot to piss in nor a window to throw it out. I'm not on the internet acting like I'm all this and that and I'm rich and I'm this and I'm that. I'm not doing that. You're the one is in a delusion, faking this fake lifestyle. Okay? It's you doing that, not me. You. You don't even, if you so rich, why don't your sorry ass got a deed? Why are you living in an apartment up above the mall? Huh?
time, 10 minutes to listen to this saga. Most younger people really
Thank you,
active.
McKee.
You know what I'm saying? They active. They got things going on in their life or whatever the case may be. But anywho, people do what they want to do.
Exactly,
So
me.
I was just saying I wouldn't fight a big girl.
You're not gonna fight a small girl.
I said I wouldn't fight a
You
big
wouldn't
girl
fight a
in real
small girl.
life. So I ain't gonna fight Nan on the internet.
Well, then shut the
And
fuck
she
up, bitch.
came over to my son. At least I gotta respond. I said, well, at least you acknowledge that you have no neck, no knees, no ankle, head big.
I don't
and
have
you
no
over
knees,
600
baby.
pounds.
You ain't
Well,
lying
just get
about
ready
that.
for part 2. Get ready for part 2. I'm like, girl, you'll have a better chance sitting your oversized mammy, oversized daddy in Indian style and let them listen to you. Because
Look,
I sure won't show up to
man.
listen to you.
Oversized
And continue
man.
to
Let
talk
me
because
read
you
you
have
about
the
that
right.
crackhead mammy of
You
yours.
have the right. You have that freedom of speech.
I'm finna hurt
If
so
you want to
hard.
lose,
Bitch, let me tell you. One thing my man, me, as you said, and my daddy, they didn't smoke crack. My parents, and then yesterday, y'all, I said my parents was together for 43 years, married for 43 years, but Lexus is 43, so no, it's 44 years. My parents been, it'll be 45 in August. My parents been together 44 years, okay? 44, married, okay? Okay? They ain't never smoked no crack or none of that, okay? But can you say that about Shirley's ugly ass? Huh? Can you say that about your mammy? Your mammy missing teeth and everything smoked dope for years. Okay? Y'all all fucking crack babies, like I said. That's why you want to get away from your past so bad. You hate it. You hate you grew up in a 2-bedroom house, poor as fuck, and your mammy was on crack. Everything about you, Jeannie, is fake. And you try to go spool the hurt that you experience on other people. No, bitch. No. And let's talk about this. Shirley just got a ticket last November. Speeding and driving reckless. Trying to get a payment plan. Yeah, I got the paperwork. Trying to get a payment plan. But her daughter and her son is so rich. What she need a payment plan for? Do you care to speak on that? What do she need a payment plan for? And her granddaughter, is supposed to be rich too. White bitch. Huh? We know you ain't got it because white bitch just got evicted and you couldn't even help her. Felicia had your ass spinning out of control about that eviction. You got on this motherfucker explaining. She moved because it was some black people that bitch bye. You ghetto assholes. Oh, shut the fuck up. Damn it. Okay, there I was.
off any time of their life and walk out a child life. I
Thank
don't
you,
understand
Chantra, for that super sticker.
why
Hey, Kimberly.
Humpback think that he's so special. He took 9 months. 9 months consistent. He was consistent. The most thing this man have been consistent with is not showing up for his kids. He was consistent. When I tell you of not seeing his kid, not being there for his baby girl, 9 months he on the internet making excuses.
Okay.
I mean, consecutive days, not.
So, in other words, this bitch did a live to talk about Mika, talk about Robert, and talk about me, all while she said she not going back and forth with us no more because we're nobodies. Is that right, y'all? Let me know. Yes or no? Is that right? Is that right? Yes, she do. Thank you, Blaze Chocolate, for that super sticker. Blowfish and tar crack babies, Indians. Oh, where was her daddy at? She don't know who her real daddy is. Why she talking about he rich? And her mama's husband, Joe Lyons, he was somewhere molesting a motherfucking child. I got paperwork on that too, bitch. Yo, I just needed to know which one was your daddy. So I found out that Joe Lyons is your stepdaddy, the one that you talk about as well. He was over there molesting some little girls. I got paperwork on that, hoe. I ain't never even put that shit up. But I got it. But y'all family got so many motherfucking skeletons. And you on the internet talking about the Hampton family as if your sourpuss ass can talk. Thank you for that super sticker, Diamonds. I appreciate it. Miss Foxy, he is doing really good. And your baby girl is going to let's. Oh, you talking? Why don't she let her daughter? Why don't she let her daughter see her dad? Gigi, it's too many molesters in this saga. It's too many. It's too. And Brianna got Walt. That's a molester. She cool with what's his name? Man. Brianna don't care about no molester. She's cool with them. I'm telling you, discussion board. I got the information on him. Matter of fact, you want to know, me and Dawn both had it. Neither one of us put it out. We been had it. We be really trying to, hey Tyrese, we be really trying to not do it, but these bitches will push you to it.
One day on, one day off. But I'm talking about this man went 9 months. We got to see it. If he wasn't gonna be consistent about
And when
nothing else in
when
his
he
life,
didn't see Mosey
he's
for
been
9 months,
consistent with
you
being
was
a
right
deadbeat
there.
dad. And y'all know I ain't lying.
When he didn't see Mosky for 9 months, bitch, you was right there dragging Brianna for him because he didn't see him, not for him, but because you wanted to. But you was right there dragging Brianna because of that and other stuff. And because she was letting Jonelle play with his child. Do you want to speak on that? Do you want to speak on how you drug everybody in this saga? No, you done drug Nate. You done drug the supporters over there, Beehive and them. You done drug me. You done drug all the CCs over here. You done drug Robert. You done drug Robert's whole family, Brianna, all of them. You have no loyalty to nobody in this saga, bitch. Nobody. You are the only one in this saga that have drugged everybody. And them bitches think that you they friends? Be for real. What you doing?
Right, me? He see her 6 days out of 30 days, and I think he can be a full-time father. Think he can be a full-time father, but this man know he can't be a full-time father.
Sure
This
was,
man
Ashley.
is only doing this for content. and to work you ladies up, to work myself up, to work Amora up, to have us up and talking about it. I'm not talking about it. I'm going to be talking about how he drugged his baby mamas, allegedly crossed the rugs,
Okay.
how he whipped his child till she bled, allegedly, how he threw
Okay, so you're gonna talk about that. You're not gonna talk about the so-called news saga. You say you're gonna talk about how he abused his baby mamas and he beat his daughter. But I just thought you said he is nobody to talk about. Did she not just say that early on? Did this hoe not just say that? I mean, y'all let me know if she said that or not, because I need to know, am I tripping? Imagine living over a busy mall. Nope, I'd rather be amongst trees and water. I love nature. Exactly. Hey, Miss Love. And she did. She talked about her own family. She sure did. Oh, I thanked her for that. Did she not just say she wasn't going to talk about Robert? Okay, we got discussion board said that part. I mean, I'm confused.
fries and chicken wings, chicken fingers in the other baby mama face. How he's still in love with his ex-wife Bree and he can't get over. That's what I'm gonna be talking about. That's my storyline. I don't care who have me for a storyline. They won't distract me. They damn sure can't do what they was set out to do.
So she gonna go back.
Failure. Okay, that was to shut me up.
So that's her storyline. So she's gonna go back and talk about the same stuff that they've been talking about for 3 years, but she asking why are they talking about Brianna with the same stuff for 3 years? Is that what she did? She said, why they still dragging that girl, that black woman? Why they've been talking about the same stuff for 3 years. And they've been talking about the same stuff for 3 years about Robert, and you're going to continue doing it. You just said it. You said that's your storyline.
Mm-mm. Yep, lying to the mother, telling the mother was keeping him from his kids, keeping him from his child. And that's why he got on Jaffe panel that night and called me and her a whore. A hoe. Oh, told Jaffe,
like he seen it.
You let them hoes up here to lie on me. Because that was my first time ever talking to Bree. And Brianna got up on Jaffe panel and told me she never holds her baby from the father. He's just a compulsive liar and very disrespectful.
Mm. And what are you? And what are you?
What you say, Toya?
I said, what are
don't
you?
Don't forget how he had you F to the up. I don't know what you're saying, sis.
Yeah, she don't know what she talking about, do she, Jean? Hey, Shanta.
Exactly. Let's get messy. That's it. My storyline is my storyline. My storyline being it for this past year, peeling back the onion, exposing him in his life, bringing awareness to, you know, him being a narc, misfit father. Yeah, he had me effed up. Mm-hmm. Yes, he did. Oh, that's what she was saying, how he had me effed up. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now you got Amber, Mika, and Gigi effed up. You got us.
Yep, Kimberly. And my sister Mora is absolutely right. I touch and agree on that. I talked with her this morning before I left out to go to church. And I shared that same thought with her. I say, Mora, we are wise enough to know that this is all content. Okay. First and foremost, this man don't know what, he don't have no life plans. He don't know his day from yesterday. He just lived from day to day. He have no structure. Just because you're a kid father, you just can't show up at court and say, I want my child and I want full custody. You know, come on. I want full custody. I mean, if
Jeannie has generational curses in her family.
if
Absolutely.
let's just stop and
Thank
think
you for
about
that
it.
super sticker.
If the judge feel that
Thank you, Candace. Candace, you about to
Momo
go
is in a
live?
bad place
Because if you about to
and
go
they got
live,
to
I'll let you
displace
go live.
Momo, then that
I
means they
ain't
got to
saying I'll
take the
let you. I'll get
other
off so you can go ahead and
7
go.
kids out of her
You
custody.
can pick
They
off
can't say
right
she's
here
a
if you
fit
want to.
mother
Oh, you gotta be a member.
for, I'm sorry, they can say she's a fit mother for 5 of the kids, but she's not a fit mother for all 6 of the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute.
So that go common sense right there.
Okay, hold on.
So
Let me
we
break
got to
this down. Okay. She's not fit for none of them, if you really want to know, Jeannie. And I know this. And I know it. Okay? I know she's a piss poor mama. I'm not just saying this. I am a mother too. Okay? And I'm not just saying this. And I don't like when people talk about other people's motherhood, but I know for a fact that she is a piss poor mother. And she needs to get it together. And I'm just saying, I got reliable source to her, and she is a piss poor mother. I can't help that Sleepy don't want his kids, and he know that the grandfather is a pervert, but he don't care. He'll do anything not to get his kids. That's what you call fucking sorry. Y'all talking about the one that's filed. Y'all talking about the one that then filed for custody to get his daughter because of the granddaughter. But y'all ain't saying nothing about what sense does this make, y'all? The more I keep listening to this shit, I'm gonna have to turn it the fuck off. It's not making any sense. These people are some fucking dummies. She said she wait for her to say, "Hey, Miss Van," and she can be an unfit mother to only a few of them. She can have favoritism, but y'all, I'm telling y'all, it's not just. I have a reliable source, y'all, to this lady. Okay, she is a piss poor mother. I don't come and put that shit out there. I don't do that. But since Jeannie want to talk about it, yes, she's a piss poor mama to all her kids. And Sleepy is a piss poor daddy. If you want to call Robert a deadbeat, let's call Sleepy a deadbeat. For the simple fact, he know that the grandfather is a molester, and he don't want his motherfucking kids. He ain't trying to get custody. Okay, babe, go take a nap. Hey, sunshine. I can't make this up. She pissing me off.
we got to let the judge, because it just don't work like that. When you go to court for custody, you have to have your when you get to that point, he filed.
Jeannie,
Back
you
and
just
filed what
better
they want to
hope
file. He
that
filed a motion
daddy
of
don't take
contempt.
you.
Shows
'Cause
no
you won't
sign that
let
this
him
woman
see
is
her.
guilty or her
That's
child is
child
at
neglect.
risk
You
of being
doing just like
removed.
Brianna.
Just show that the daddy is bitter. Okay, the daddy is bitter.
You're bitter.
And he likes to play mind games.
What the fuck is bitter? You
Before
bitter?
the judge
You
is
a bitter
up
baby
and
mama.
take
That's
your
why you
child
in a
out your
relationship,
home, he would
Brianna.
have
Because
people
why
to come in
Calhoun
and
can't see her
testify.
daddy, bitch?
Okay, she would be able to have witness come in and testify. You got schools, right? Momo been in school for how long? And that's why, you know what? I don't even like to talk about the courts, because like I said, you throw stuff out there, they'll piggyback on it. But the years Momo been in school, I'm sure her last year school teacher probably don't even know Momo got a dad. Momo teacher from last year probably don't even know Momo got a father. Here it is, what, a couple weeks into the summer? Here's a couple weeks into the summer. They getting ready to get out of school. I'm sure Momo's school records probably only show that the whole school year. Her dad probably showed up
How
to
old? I mean,
participate
how
in
old
her
did you say she was
school
in school?
maybe 1 or 2 times out of the year. 1 or 2 times out of the
Yeah,
year.
she's gonna
And I
graduate
guarantee if the
kindergarten.
mother take a chart this down, and the judge look into how hands-on he wants to pop out and be this great father, and the judge gonna see this man just antagonizing and being an ache into this woman. If the judge pull the school records to see how much he's been involved with this baby's school, it's gonna see he haven't. And if he have, it'll be here the month of May of 2025 after he hear my live stream. He
Oh,
probably
God.
been to that baby's school
Jenny
1 or 2
is a
times.
walking infection. You better
So
say that.
he has nothing to show that he's a proactive father in his child's life, other than content, working her like hell the 6 days she's with him out of the 30 days. So this man really don't have no grounds. Okay, this man don't have no grounds. I mean, I'm sure Bree have people that can come to court, because they ain't gonna just go off of his word. Just take his word. Oh, yep, you get your daughter. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We understand what you're saying. Yes, sir. You deserve your daughter. It don't work like that. Yeah, that teacher Janelle, right. It doesn't work like
that. That teacher a bit more Janelle. Definitely so foolish.
From what I have been hearing, one of his problems is with her father. He was with Bree for 6 years.
Janelle is the school bit more don't know Janelle. Janelle don't even want to fool with his own kids by her. And just for the record, y'all, Brianna do have twins. I just want to put that out there. She do have twins. And I know, because like I said, I have a reliable source, y'all. And she do have twins. And Janelle he said he don't have no kids. He has a pit bull and named it. But he gonna know the school of the one that ain't his, of one of the kids that ain't his. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Her voice make me cringe. Thank you, Foxy. And me too, girl. I'm gonna get off of here in a minute. I might finish breaking down her delusion tomorrow, but it's just fun listening to this shit. Hey, beautiful bless. Thank you. Wait a minute. Ty Daddy don't have no grounds. So Latrice, in other words, you mean to tell me she's being a bitter baby mama? He can't see his daughter. I think so too. Real talk.
The father was there. The father was around. He had no problem with the father when he was there.
Don't.
It's just so much. And like I said, I don't want to do too much of talking about the court case online, because I don't want to give nobody nothing to piggyback off of. Yep, that's what I'm saying. That girl got 2 other baby daddies who gonna stand in the gap and speak. Okay, 2 other baby dads that's gonna speak good character.
Okay,
speak for her, because that's what the judge was gonna want to hear from people who can speak on her character.
Okay, so she got 2 baby daddies that's gonna speak in her character. Okay, but we got black and white that Walter is a child molester. So when the judge asked when the judge said, "Oh, so it's right here on black and white that your father is a sex offender." So what about the other kids, Daddy? What did they didn't want custody of them? They don't want to, get like what can them motherfuckers say when Sleepy is not studying his own motherfucking kids? That's the only reason why you don't have to fight with him, because he don't give a fuck. He don't care. That's the dad, B.
people who know her in person and been knowing her for years, I'm sure she got way more people that'll get up there on the stand and speak on her parenting skills. I really don't know how that work. I don't know how that work, whether he lived there or not. But what I'm gonna assume is that if a grandfather have such charge, like what they allegedly said Mr. Walter charge was, let's say Mr. Walter charges SA and someone or whatever his charges is. I think he goes on a registry, and then I think he just have to report his grandkids. He have to report his grandkids.
I don't know what she talking.
Or his kids.
What do Joe Lias have to do? What do Joe Lias have to do? Let's talk about that, Jeannie. Let's talk about your family secrets. What do Joe Lias have to do? Do he have to register as a sex offender? This your stepdaddy. Do he have to register as a sex offender? Joe Lias. Let's talk about what he got to do. You talking about everything but what your family got to do.
Is any minor kids that's in his family that he's going to be around, and then the parents got to be aware of his charges. I think that's how that works. Just because he's
I ain't lying. Well, I forgot about that real talk.
What you call? I don't know, allegedly, because I don't know if he's a sex offender. Okay, I don't know if this man's a sex offender. I don't know. I haven't dig that deep in his business. But if he's a sex offender, it don't ban him from being around his loved ones. Oh, he's not a registered offender. So he's not a registered offender. So yeah, so let's just wait and see how this is gonna play out. So yeah, she can't be, as long as, like I said, Mr. Walter knows the protocols of his charges and his.
How do you know what Mr. Walter knows? You act like you know these.
He haven't done nothing to break the law, which I don't think he have. And I feel like if it's anything that he needs to report, I'm sure he's reporting that he's been around his granddaughters and his grandsons. And as long as the mother is aware of his charges and approve him being around her kids, it's not a problem. Yeah.
Gigi, are you still in here?
Right. Listen, y'all, I promise y'all. And I'm going to say I promise.
What you promised, Lion?
That this situation is going to turn out on the worst end, on his end.
You better say it.
I can tell y'all that. You're absolutely right. His biggest flaw is that recording everything. This shows their lifestyle, drinking, womanizing, skits, language, etc. Don't look good to raise a daughter in that environment. Listen, Brick Booty. I'm telling you, Brick Booty. That's why I said, let's not talk too much on the internet, y'all. Let's just sit back and let the court do the courts, okay? And anything that we have that you feel that's going to help Bree in court, get it to the sisterhood, get it to Bree.
Get it to
however you have to do it. Get it to Bree. Okay, get it to Bree. Any footage, but let's not point things out that he can start making correction. Because he's him and the people who support him. I tell y'all all the time, they got a brain. They got the brain that God gave the birds. So all they're gonna do is listen to what we say. And the more we talk, the more they're gonna correct their flaws, piggyback off of what we have to say over here. Bunch of copycats. So let's just keep giving Bree flowers and celebrate victory, because victory belongs to Bree. The ballot is already won.
They do. They make excuses for pedos. Absolutely.
Yeah, she don't. She don't have nothing to worry about. She shouldn't even reply back to nothing, speak on nothing. And that's the same with you guys. Can't tell y'all what to do.
You
But I
better
can tell
say
y'all,
it, Ashley.
I see them out here talking about the court. I see them out here talking about the motion, the case. I wouldn't even try to go in the comment section, windmill for Bree, say anything about it. I let them do all the talking.
If y'all shut up, then we shut up, right?
What you said, Miss Didi? Can you see
But
my
y'all
comment
can't.
with me speaking back to you at Didi? Okay. Yes, that's another thing. And also, don't stop being a giver. Give as much as you can. Nothing's too small, nothing's too big. I
Well,
know
I don't see you
last
on the
night we had the
Morris giving.
$150
Where y'all
challenge.
giving at? Y'all both
So
too
give,
rich
give,
bitches and
give.
ain't
Nothing
giving
small, nothing too small, nothing too big. Definitely give.
Gigi, what about Joe
For a
Lyons?
good cause.
Joe Lyons
Okay.
sexually
Give.
assaulted a
Let's keep
minor. Ain't
loving
it?
on
That's
her.
Jeannie's stepdaddy, right?
Let's keep loving
Ain't that
on
right,
her.
Dad? Ain't that right, Gigi?
Yeah. Yep, Sonya, the battle is
He said
already
we gonna
won.
we,
The battle
he
is
said we
already
gonna have
won. And
spitballs
if we
in
believe the battle is already won, we don't have to get out here and windmill. We just got to walk in faith. Walk in faith. Remember, faith without
victory of
action
what?
is dead.
Lies.
So we got to
Okay.
walk in faith. We got to sow into her, you know, verbally, fill her up, and
That's what
financially.
I'm trying to
When you
see.
can sow a
See.
token into her GoFundMe, do just that. Yes, victory is hers. Absolutely, Jessica. Victory is won. Victory is hers. And I love you guys. I love you guys. I love standing with the winning team. I know we can do this. I know we can get through this.
She's saying it won't be in court.
We can get past this.
Here with Miss Linda.
And one of the things I believe that something great.
But Ash,
Bree is getting ready to have a breakthrough.
When they gotta answer for their
Bree is getting ready to have a breakthrough.
Okay.
Normally, when God is ready to bless you,
everybody
to blow your mind, the enemy will come in to try to attack you. And I always tell people, whatever you do, don't break before your breakthrough.
The answer to
whatever you do, don't break before your breakthrough.
Minor.
Most of the time, when God is getting ready and about to blow your mind, the enemy will sneak in and try to destroy the mind.
Gigi said, yeah, I don't know how old she was. She went in the store because he used to have a store, a little store. See, they really like the little house on the prairie,
that's right.
Over there.
Sonya said, I'm claiming in Jesus' name, Brianna Ballard will have 10K in her GoFundMe by the end of the month. I touch and agree. I touch and agree. Like I told you guys, like I told you all, there is
okay, Gigi, me and Mika
always where people are plotting, God is planning. So I touch and agree. And that's right. Me said, please share the GoFundMe. Yes, you guys, share the GoFundMe. Yes. And we have some updates. And I said I was going to speak on you.
What's up?
I was going to speak on. I was talking to one of my mods this morning, QC.
On vacation
I had a lot of negativity on my Facebook page, guys, a couple of days ago because I decided to be messy, real bad.
Paperwork don't lie. Okay, Vic.
But I have a conscience, baby. God come through and whoop me, baby. Whoop me real bad. So a lot of stuff I haven't been sharing on my page because I've been trying to clean up my page. I've been trying to restore my page with positivity content, positive energy, positive vibe. Because, baby, if you wanted some laughs, you wanted to be messy, you want to watch me be messy, baby, you missed the shit show 3-4 days ago. I mean, I was on that thing all day.
Still being messy.
Just being messy, nothing but negativity. So I think I have cleaned it up. I think, excuse my French, y'all, but I think I have flushed the shit off my page. I think I have flushed the shit off my page by restoring it with positive content, whether it's old content, new content. I just been putting more positive
Joe
content
Liars
on my
getting
Facebook page,
exposed,
trying to
bitch.
flush the shit off, right?
We bringing your
So
family
I
secrets
will
to
be
the
sharing
internet,
the
folks.
updates of the GoFundMe of Bree on my page now. That is a lot more positive. Because see, I just don't believe you can't have the both. You can't have negative.
Okay, I'm done with her for right now because she done told one too many lies for the day. I can't handle all them lies right now. I can't. She done told one too many lies today. Please do a deflection videos. Thank you for your membership, Blanca. It say, please, she said, please do a deflection videos of Nate taking up for Maine. Then got mad at him and said he was a pedo, now Genie making excuses for Walt. Boy, there's some contradiction people right here. Okay? I need all Joe T today. Okay, I'm going to try to get it for you. I'm going to try to get it for you. Joe Liars, he been a naughty old man. He been a naughty old man, y'all. She said, excuse her French. What the fuck? As much as she dog walking now, we trying to act like she. Yes. You know, she said her mouth had a PhD. You remember that? My mouth had a PhD. It was, what y'all call it? PH, when you be, your PhD be all off. Remember when she said that? So what is you talking about? Your pH be all off. What's up, D-Ham? Nate repping the bees again, y'all. She's a bee now. She with Bree Nation. She with Bree Nation, y'all. Can we get an interview from Walter and Todd's abuse? D-Ham, I love being in your live late night. You ain't seen D-Ham cut up yet, girl. But Nate calling for him, talking about them sassy men over here. She gonna make D-Ham come out again. I'm laughing, y'all. Got them scared. Nobody is safe out here, especially our children, at all. Talking about her daughter and nurse just lying. Daughter and nurse just lying. Bubba Eyes had the nerve to say people was dogging Bree when she was the main one. I said that earlier. I said that she the only motherfucker in this saga that sat around and dogged everybody. Talked about everybody and still do. And I ain't forgot about her colorism ass. I'm going to talk about that. But I've been on here for almost 2 hours. I'm ready to go have me some Cinco de Mayo. Because today is Cinco de Mayo. I already know AD cutting up in the kitchen with that Cinco de Mayo today. AD ain't got time for YouTube today because she in that kitchen and she cutting up on that Cinco de Mayo. And you can't tell me she ain't. This is her, baby. Exactly, Treek.
We thought that Tim needed to be in prison for the rest of his life. And so we looked at his health, and we think he'll be alive for this many more years. Let's give him a sentence that he might die in jail.
She's giving me that. I turned it off. We only can take a little bit of her at once. Mika, the sisters are not talking because of the opening case. Oh. That's why she deleted and posted fake ish because she know she was the main one. Bree calling out her and other one's name. Look bad on Miss Bree. John Mama probably taking notes. You better know it. I don't see how the sister got her nursing license with them assault and felony charges. Oh, you talking about Jeannie's sister? Eh, wait a minute. I didn't know Jeannie's sister was a nurse. They will be telling this story when it's over with. You better say, hey, Miss Lasanda, you done missed it, girl. I done drug her, baby. Because she ain't nothing but a motherfucking liar. And Nate over there can't stop posting about Robert. Nate makes me motherfucking sick. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all. Nate woke up thinking about me and fucking Robert, right? Let me see. Y'all see she posted that baby of me, right? Terry said only 3 super chats to go. Thank you, Terry. She
Oh, he mad because the chicken ball gone.
Yeah, but
look at baby eyes.
Damn, that chicken that good, huh?
Now, here's Nate as a child. It's Nate right here as a child. Isaiah. Oh, Nate. You want to go back with the white folks?
Oh my boy.
Let me see. She a CNA. They call them nurses in the South. I see up north they CNAs comparable to. I don't. Yeah, they do that. And up north, I know in Pennsylvania they call them home health aides. Oh, I ain't missing. I've been here the whole time. Oh, you have, Miss LaFonda? Is the video of Johnny Boy picking up baby girl from the school new or oh, I haven't seen that one. Free for real. That's Nate. Losing Nate. Losing Nate. Free. Let me smell. All right, y'all. I'm finna get off. I may finish Jeannie's shit tomorrow, but I'm finna get off for now. Okay. I love y'all, and I will. Yes. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later, Mika. I'm gonna get that stuff for you, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Oh wait, no. For the ones that didn't hear it, hold up, y'all. Hold up. I got something for y'all.
Break rooms in the house with a smoky haze, 42 and puffing through those.
Thank you, T. Support the real, not the fake.
Like a horse, but she's running the show, stirring up the scene with that gossip flow. And Ashley D sitting in her mama's place, 16 years deep, same old space, talking about folks, but she's not so lean, caught up in the drama, living that dream. Break room and Ashley, 2 peas in a pod, throwing all the shade, never think it's odd, keeping it real with a little bit of flair. In this crazy world, they're a perfect pair.
I ain't done. Hold on.
Yo, we got Break Room and Ashley D, 2 queens of the shade on the YouTube spree. Break Room's 42, puffing cigs in her room. Ashley D's 40, talking smack, bringing gloom. With her courage behind that screen.
Thank you,
throwing
Tennessee
shade in
girl.
Comments, trying to be mean. Ashley D in the corner, never showing her face, talking about others but won't leave her place. Ashley's got no teeth and a robotic sound, throwing weight jabs while her own pounds abound. Breakroom and Ashley, two peas in a pod, living their lives throwing shade like a job. We see the comedy, the irony's thick, two internet legends with their same old shtick. Breakroom and Ashley keeping it raw, two sides of the coin that we all saw. How'd you like that?
I ain't done either. Hold on, I got one more.
Break rooms in the house. Got it. Thanks for the reminder. Let me rework that. Yo, it's break room the horse with a smoke. 42 and puffin', but that ain't no joke. Always in the mix. Yeah, stirring up the pot. Looking like a horse, but the gossip's what she's got. Ashley D in the basement. Can't leave it alone. 16 years with her man. Still stuck in the zone. Talking about folks' weight, but she ain't that fit. In everyone's business. Never gonna quit. Break room and Ashley, two sides of the same game. Throwing all that shade, trying to stake a claim. Raw and uncut, that's how they play. Living in the drama, never seeing a new day.
Yeah. I woke up wanting to freestyle on them hoes. We just put Al with it.
Up and keep it raw and unfiltered. Yo,
what's up, Miss
Break room's in
White?
the house, got that horsey grin. 42 years old, where do we begin? Chain smoking six, talking trash all day. Living on YouTube, throwing shade every way. Got that keyboard courage, always on attack. But in the real world, she's just taking slack. Throwing out comments like they're going out of style. But we all know the truth, it's just her profile. Breakroom the horse, queen of the roast. But when the camera's off, she's just toast. We laugh because it's funny, no hate in sight. Just keeping it real, bringing truth to the light.
Terry said I got one more super chat, y'all. Thank you, Terry. Yeah, I got my rap, baby. Feel like we should snap our fingers at the end. Yeah. Y'all know she gonna do her little rap too. I already know. I know it. All right, y'all. I'm finna get off. I will see y'all later. I love y'all. Talk to you later. Bye, y'all.